Okay. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting. You guys. Last night I was all over Twitter, all over TikTok, trying to figure out what's going on with JT from the City Girls versus Cardi B. So apparently they got into a back and forth on Twitter. From what I saw, going back looking at the tweets and, listening to some of the YouTube videos this morning and, seeing a couple people, tweet about it or whatever. Apparently, Cardi B started it. Now, it initially started with one of Cardi B's fan page. These fans, they do too much. A lot of these fans, they do too much, okay? The Barbs are doing too much. That Barty gang is doing too much. They're doing too much, okay? Every day or every other day, it seems like there's a beef with the rap girls. You know what I'm saying? The rap girls in this country, there's a beef going on. It's like a war. It's like everybody's trying to outshine each other. Everybody's trying to get the numbers. Everybody's trying to get the views. They're trying to get recognized. They're trying to be put on. Okay, I get it. But the fans, they cause a lot of the problems between these celebrities and between, the rap girls. Um, so a fan page, basically was throwing shade at JT about their remix with Nicki Minaj. I think it's called the Queen Mix or something like that. Yeah, I didn't really listen to it. I listened to JT's part because it's all over TikTok. But everybody else's part I didn't really listen to. It didn't really do numbers like that. I already knew it wasn't gonna do numbers like that. Because like JT and Akbar and a lot of those girls, Mercedes or whatever, they're like, still up and coming. They're not, big names. Even though JT is kind of like out there because everybody's talking about being a city girl. I know y'all see that all over the place. They talk about the city girls are up. Everybody want to be like a city girl, city girl baddies about their bread. They're not dealing with nobody for free. So, JT, Young Miami, the city girls, they're out there. But like Akbar, we know of her from Loving Hip Hop and, the drama she has going on with her children and losing custody of her kids. That's what we know Akbar B for. Not saying that she cannot rap, but I don't really know her music like that. To me, in my opinion, when it comes to the City Girls, JT raps the best when it comes to the City Girls. Young Miami, she's pretty. Young Miami is a pretty brown skinned Miami girl, okay? But she cannot rap like that. Miami cannot rap. It's like A, B, C, D, E, F, G when it comes to Young Miami. JT is the rapper of that group. JT is the one that makes a lot of the lyrics sound real hot. She's on F and F, Fuck Nigga Free remix with Glorilla. And Glorilla is an up and coming rapper from Memphis, Tennessee, a down south girl. Shout outs to Glorilla. Not Gorilla, Glorilla. Okay, shout outs to her. Um, so basically they've been on, Fuck Nigga Free remix. And I like that remix. I like JT part on that song. Um, Gorilla, she's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? She made it big off of TikTok. That's what's going on. A lot of these up and coming artists or people that nobody knows anything about, their songs are getting played on TikTok. They're using their songs as sounds, and they're like creating little trends or dances, with their songs. So that's how Glorilla really blew up. Okay, she was not really well known. Okay, and I think she signed to Young Gotti, and I don't know why she signed with him, but Young Gotti, he's based out of Memphis, Tennessee, somewhere down there too. So maybe that's why she signed with him. But I don't think that's going to be a good look in the long run for her. Signing to that nigga, Young Gotti, no, I don't think so. Cause same thing kind of happened with Asian Doll. Now Asian Doll can rap her ass off. If you give her the right beat, Asian Doll will give you a run for your money. Asian Doll can go bar for bar. Okay, you know, a lot of people say, well, who's going to take Nicki Minaj's place? Who can give Nicki Minaj a run for her money? And I believe it would be Asian Doll. I don't care what nobody say. I've been checking her out for the last couple of years. She was a big Nicki Minaj fan until, you know, Nicki Minaj has been kind of like throwing her under the bus, like with this Queen mix remix. You know, she didn't, you know, put Asian Doll on. And Asian Doll has been repping Nicki Minaj for quite a while now. Asian Doll can really rap. So, in my personal opinion, out of all of the girls that actually write their bars, write their raps, I would say Asian Doll is pretty much the next up. But because, you know, in this country, a lot of times they want to elevate these mixed race women, or they want to elevate these lighter skinned women, biracial women, you know, in female rap. So it's going to be hard for Asian Doll to do that. Now, if she still had King Von around, she would have kept going and kept going because she can really rap. Now, I like Glorilla, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to say that Glorilla is masculine and, you know, she doesn't have a really pretty face, but that's not true. You know, anybody that does not look like a Cardi B or a Mulatto or a Doja Cat, and I love Doja Cat, but anybody that does not look like these women are going to have a hard time in the industry. They're going to have a hard time. But people like Cardi B, which, you know, she's a Latino Hispanic with maybe like 20% black in her, if that, they're going to elevate Cardi B. They gave Cardi B this shit basically on her own. The record label, everybody's like behind her, elevating her above black women in this, you know, the rap industry. That's what they want. They want like white women, biracial women, Hispanic women. They want to push the door open so they can take over black women's, you know, rap culture and, you know, female rap. That's what they want. They want to elevate these women above black women, especially black American women. Pay attention. They want to elevate these women above the women that were the pioneers to black female rap in this country. So they'll give it to a Nicki, they'll give it to a Cardi. Even though Nicki looks black and she's more black than Cardi B, Nicki is not from this country. So anybody that's not from this country, or anybody that has a foreign background, or anybody that's light complected, biracial, or non-black, they will try to elevate it and push the real black women, the fully black women out the way, especially black American women, even though they're the pioneers of female rap, of this culture. They're trying to push them out the way. And so they will elevate people like a Cardi B. So let's get back to JT and Cardi B beefing and whatnot. So JT got into it with a fan page of Cardi B. So the person was basically saying that, you know, JT, Akbar V, Mercedes, and those other girls that was on Nicki Minaj Queen Mix were jealous because Glorilla and Cardi charted on the top, you know, I think it's top 100 Billboard chart. They charted at number 9. So they broke the top 10. And that's a good thing. Congratulations to Glorilla. But the thing about it is, Cardi, you haven't been popping in quite a while now, okay? Like, if you look at your YouTube views, you're not getting as much views on your video as you used to. Like 2-3 years ago, you were getting views like in the triple digits, millions. You're not getting as much views like you used to, Cardi B. So now you're trying to figure out a way to do and compete with Nicki Minaj. So what happened is you saw Nicki Minaj get these girls together, you know, created this remix or whatever, and then so you wanted to go jump on a track with Glorilla because a lot of times these black women want to act like they got unity with each other or they got some type of sisterhood, these rap girls, but they really don't. They're in competition with each other. So Cardi B wanted to jump on the song with Glorilla because look, Glorilla is hot right now. That fuck nigga free song was all over the place. I don't think it got on the charts, if I'm not sure. But that was like everybody was singing that song and rapping that song. So she jumped on the song with Glorilla, which is Glorilla's original song. So you got on there and you did a remix. JT was on Glorilla's Fuck Nigga Free with that mulatto chick. So Glorilla don't got no beef with JT them like that. But here comes Cardi but trying to attach herself to a black woman, to a black American woman, because JT, Glorilla, and all the rest of these girls, Meg Thee Stallion, Young Miami, Asian Dog, they all know they black American. Okay, they know the difference between Nicki and Cardi. Believe me, they do. And they know why Cardi is elevated above them because they like to elevate anybody that's not a black woman, especially a black American woman. They does this all the time. They do it all the time. So they put Cardi B in female rap to basically try to take over and kick open the door for these Latino Hispanic women to come around, and talk shit about you while running female rap. So JT went back and forth with this Cardi B's fan page, basically shouting out Glorilla, congratulating her for being number 9 out of the top 100 on the Billboard. And people got upset because she didn't put Cardi B in it. That's Glorilla songs. That's not Cardi B song. Cardi B's not popping like that. When she had WAP and Bodak Yellow, she ain't popping like that. Cardi B's not getting those type of numbers. So for her to believe that whenever she gets on a song that she's making people elevate, if that was the case, then you would have got Glorilla up there in the top 5, not the top 9. Matter of fact, you would have gave her a number 1 if you were all that. If you were all that. Most of the time, Cardi B do not get number 1s on her own. Like, she got a number 1 with Bodak Yellow, but WAP, she did that with Megan. And then she sampled a Black American fucking song. Mind you, that whole WAP song, it was a sample of a Black American song back in the day, way back in the 90s, I believe. They sampled that song. There's some holes in this house. So you got to sample Black Americans' music. You got to throw a Black American on it for we to really support you. And then you have all these Black women supporting Cardi B over a real Black woman, JT. Now, I know JT got her issue. She went to prison. She did her time. But for Cardi B to get up and try to crack jokes about her going to prison when you recently, a couple weeks ago, pled guilty to paying a Black male to assault 2 women that appeared to be Black, even though Jade and her sister, Jade is the girlfriend of Tekashi 6ix9ine, the girl that Cardi B paid somebody to beat up at the club, the strip club. I believe they were, bartenders / strippers, her and her sister. And Cardi B got the word that Offset was sleeping with Jade, the one that goes with Tekashi 6ix9ine now. So she paid somebody $5,000 to beat these women up. But you're calling JT a prison fan when your friend Star Brim went to prison, you hang out with prisoners, you're a criminal yourself, you will literally pay a man to violate a woman. And those guys assaulted those girls with bottles, ashtrays, and all types of things. That's why the prosecutors in New York picked up the case and they charged Cardi B, which they really gave her a slap on the hand. All she had to do was community service and pled guilty. Now she has a record, but I hope that those sisters are going to sue Cardi B because there's no way you're going to pay somebody to beat me up, have me assaulted, in one of those strip clubs in the Bronx or somewhere in New York City, and then you plead guilty for hiring somebody to beat my ass because you's a weak bitch, and then you think I'm not gonna sue you, I would get my money out of Cardi B. I don't know what's going on with them sisters, but I would sue that bitch. Either she's already paid them off or they're gonna sue her because you pled guilty to hiring people to assault me and they assaulted me for you. I need my money. Run me my fucking check, bitch. You claim that you're a gangbanger and you're all about that motherfucking life, but you will literally pay a man to harm a woman. That's a coward ass bitch. And then you got so many black people, black women and black men, because anytime there's a disagreement between a non-black woman and a black woman, the black man will always side with the non-black woman, which is Cardi B. So you got a lot of these black males that got sugar in their tank, and a lot of these black males that are black women haters on Cardi B's side trying to drag JT. These little sugar booty black males, these little feminine, zesty ass, put something in my booty hole black males, they need to keep their mouth off of black women. Anytime some shit going on, either it's the straight black men or the gay black men, they will come out in droves to attack a black woman, especially if she's dark skin or dark brown. They will do it. Okay? They don't care if the bitch wrecked their country, they will come out in droves and do it. Same thing with black American women. They have no loyalty to each other. They will throw each other under the bus for a bitch like Cardi B. When Cardi B do not even look at herself as being black. When she was on that DJ Vlad, when she was on his show, she said that she was in an interracial relationship when she date these dusty, dark-skinned ass niggas. She don't even see herself as black. But you have black women going all around the world trying to convince you that this ghetto-ass duck from the Bronx, this Dominican bitch, is black. And they will kick another black woman down for Cardi B. And the reason for that is a lot of black women hate themselves. They hate their image. And so they will elevate and they will put anybody on a pedestal like a Cardi B that looks nothing like them. They will elevate her. They will elevate these Latino Dominican women when a lot of these Hispanic women cannot stand your guts. You should see some of the comments that coming from these Latino Hispanic women on TikTok and Twitter about black women and black people in general and black men. But they always coming for black women. I wonder why. I wonder why. But they'll tell you we got black and brown unity. No, we don't. These women are not your friend. Cardi is not your friend, and she's not your sister. Okay? Nicki got her issues too. Both of them are a problem, I think. Nicki and Cardi. Both of them are up in somebody else's culture. And even though Cardi B was born in America, that bitch is not black American. Okay? She grew up in an Hispanic household, a Dominican household. They cannot relate. Both of them are a problem to me. But I will, give Nicki Minaj her flowers. Nicki Minaj can rap. I'm not going to say Nicki Minaj cannot rap. Nicki can throw down with the raps now. She can put the bars together. And I see why she's been around for so long. But it's time for you and Cardi B to move the hell out of the way. Especially Nicki. You've done all you can do. Take your flowers, retire, and sit on your ass and take care of your child. That's what you should be worried about. But going back and forth with Cardi, now JT is in the mix of this whole thing. Young Miami in the mix. And this is what I don't understand. Throughout that Twitter war between JT and Cardi B, Cardi B was throwing shots at JT and the City Girls, which is Young Miami, Carisha, throwing dirt on her name, cracking jokes about they can't sell records. They needed her to get numbers, which that happened years ago. If you look at Cardi B numbers now on her YouTube channel, none of them are getting those type of numbers that they were getting 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. on YouTube. Go look at it. That's why you got Nicki Minaj crying about how YouTube is censoring her and restricting her videos and messing with her views. YouTube, she claims YouTube is after her. YouTube is in bed with Cardi B and her record label. So Nicki Minaj is saying that she's not getting the views like she used to. She's being restricted. A lot of people are not able to see her video. It's not coming up. And she's mad and she's blaming YouTube. So they're not getting those type of views like they used to. Even though Glorilla and Cardi B made a record, they cracked the record pretty much for being, Glorilla and Cardi B just raised the bar by breaking a record. I think they were the number one on YouTube Music for a long time. I know they was number one on YouTube Music with that song Tomorrow Too for about a week. But Glorilla got the most views on her first day on YouTube, so she cracked the record. The most views in one day on YouTube with the female rap song, I guess. And so she made a record. Plus, she charted number 9 on the top 100 on Billboard. And congrats to her. But she didn't really need Cardi B for that at all. Cardi B needed her. Cardi B needs people to help her on those records, just like she needed Megan Thee Stallion. And the reason why she teamed up with Megan Thee Stallion, because Megan Thee Stallion was hot at the time. Now, some people say, well, Cardi B took JT and City Girls off of WAP. Listen, this is business. At the time, Megan Thee Stallion was hot. Hot Girl Summer. She had all of this going on. She was all over the place, all on the magazines, wanted to be seen, being seen, and everything else. So that's why I believe that Cardi B put Megan Thee Stallion on WAP. I think it was a business deal. And so they said, it'll help Megan and then it'll help Cardi. And then it will seem like they care about female women unity. They care about, the rap girls unity. So that's why they brought Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion together. I don't think they were cool like that. Because if you go look at Megan Thee Stallion interview with Young Miami, Carisha, please, that podcast that she has on Revolt that Puff Daddy pretty much gave her control of. And she's doing really good with that podcast, Carisha, please. She's been getting like multiple millions and millions of views. It's a hit. It's a hit, even though Miami act a little ditzy. But I understand Black women from the South. I understand our dialogue, our dialect, the way how we talk. A lot of people don't get it. They don't understand. A lot of them think that, Black women in the South, and this is not all of us. All of us don't talk with the accent or whatever, but most of us deep in the South that comes from like nothing but this Black American culture, we have that, that dialect, that slang, that accent or whatever. So, people will say that Miami and JT, they're slow, they can't talk, they don't know how to pronounce their words. They do the same thing with me. It has a lot to do with our accent and like our dialect. So a lot of times, like, it's hard to pronounce certain words with a deep accent that some of us have. I'm a Geechee. So around where I'm from, as soon as I open my mouth, people say, you a Geechee. They already know because that's how all of us talk down here. So like in Miami, they all have their little dialect, their accent or whatever like that. So people act like they don't know what's going on because you're not from there. A lot of times these people be from other places up north or whatever, and they be so judgmental of our accent, our dialogue, our dialect or whatever. They be so judgmental of it because they don't understand it. Well, when we come from, everybody can understand what we say. Okay? Everybody can understand what we say. Like some people say, like refrigerator. In the South, we'll say refrigerator. When it's actually like refrigerator, we'll say refrigerator. We say different things like in the South. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but even on that interview with Young Miami, Megan Thee Stallion said that when she met Cardi, she had to ask Cardi, are we okay? Are we okay? because they weren't really cool like that. Because remember, Megan Thee Stallion did the song with Nicki Minaj, Hot Girl Summer, the remix, which was hot. And then she turned around and did that song with Cardi B. Because I believe that Cardi B was upset that Megan Thee Stallion did that remix with Nicki Minaj. She's always worried about Nicki Minaj, always trying to be in competition with a black woman. She's always in competition with Nicki Minaj, to be honest with you, she is. And so she got Meg Thee Stallion, probably offered her a couple dollars to get on the song. And she wanted to get a number one and rub it all in Nicki Minaj's face. And that's pretty much what she did. But Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B wasn't close like that. If you listen to that interview with Young Miami, Megan Thee Stallion said she had to ask Cardi B, are we cool? Are we good? That's implying that she felt that they weren't cool, they weren't good, because everybody was putting Meg in between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef back in that time. Last year, the year before that, or whatever. But I don't think they really care for Cardi B like that. I think they just kind of see it as business, and so they jump on these records just so they can, get on the charts, sell records, get their name out there. So they pretty much kind of like, sometimes a lot of them use Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, because both of these women are just a big name, and I don't even know how Cardi B got a big name. But anytime you got a non-black woman up against a black woman or a woman that appears to be black, you will see these non-black people come behind her and support her. And that's why Cardi B elevated so highly, is because of the hate that these people have for black women. They don't want you to control anything in this country. A lot of these non-black women be hating on you. So they don't want you to lead anything, even though it's your fucking culture. They're literally trying to take your culture from you and tell you that you can't say anything about it. That's what white women are doing with the braids and everything. Literally trying to take over your culture and tell you you can't say anything about it. You got to share your culture with them all the fucking time, or they're going to just steal it. And most of the time, that's what white women are doing. Stealing shit from black women, rebranding it, renaming it, acting like they came up with it. They cannot stand to see black women be in the spotlight, be number one. So they meant to create a person like a Cardi B. Now that's why they got another bitch named Mulatto. And her mother is white, and her deadbeat, no good father is black. And she came into this, in the rap industry, black American culture. She come in here and then she telling you she mulatto. Like, bitch, we don't give a fuck if your mother's fuck the nigga. But she wants you to know that she's mulatto because she want all the women that looks like her, or women that are non-black, to come behind her and support her up against these black women, because they don't want black women to have anything, especially black American women. They want every fucking thing you got. They just don't want to deal with your struggle. They don't want to deal with your pain, but they want just about everything you got. And I've seen numerous non-black women on TikTok telling the world how much they are jealous and envious of black women. That's why they copy our hairstyles. That's why they try to talk like us, look like us, dance like us, trying to be up in our fucking face, trying to be, hey, queen. Don't you notice that? White women all online calling each other queen and hey, sis. Trying to make a mockery of y'all. Y'all got to stop supporting these women. Black American women need to learn to fall out from around these goddamn crazy women and support each other, because they're in your culture. Don't let them dominate you in your own shit. Period. So, Cardi B was acting like she's big time, and she admitted that, she had needed JT and Young Miami's writer or something for a song. She was saying, yeah, P sent me, your writer or whatever like that. Cardi B do not write any of those raps. She's not authentic. She's just a caricature of black women and a goofball and a hood rat. That's it. A non-black hood rat that tries to look black. That's it. Tries to talk for the black community. You're not a part of our community, duck. Be gone. I can't wait for your ass to get the fuck on too. But, she's trying to say that these women need her, and You know, Nicki Minaj does the same thing. Oh, these women need me, these broke bums, these broke birds. Nicki and Cardi wouldn't have shit if it wasn't for Black American women ancestors and the pioneers of this hip hop shit, the pioneers of the female rappers. And y'all know I don't like to say female, but the pioneers of that. They have paved the way for Cardi to bring her non-black ass in here and Nicki to bring her ass from another country into the mix. They've paved the way for them to get dollars off of what we created. And then they'll tell you you need them. And they control this shit. And they your mother. And they the queen. They don't control shit of your culture. They came here to get a part of your culture. Their peoples came here to be a part of your shit. Then they're going to tell you you need them. Put some respect on your name, Black women. Stop letting these women dog walk y'all. Stop letting these women that come from other places try to separate y'all on the most pettiest shit. We supposed to be teamed up together, dog walking these hoes. Period. Stop letting people like a Cardi B and a Nicki Minaj separate y'all. Y'all should be working on y'all music, working on y'all craft, trying to build y'all fan base, because that's the difference between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and the rest of these girls. Meg, she kind of got a fan base, but it's not as big as Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. This is the reason why Nicki Minaj is able to stay on. She's created a large fan base, but she's also been around more than 10 years in the game. So you're competing up against somebody who has this humongous fan base. Same thing with Cardi B. Even though her fans are not that loyal, she got a new fan base. They ain't loyal any damn way, and a lot of them are colorists and racist. Those people who follow Cardi B. And the Black women who follow Cardi B are lost. They want to be everything besides being Black. They want to live through Cardi B. They like living through these non-Black hood rats. They can relate to the hood rats now. So they'll elevate Cardi B all day long, while Cardi B have called Black women monkeys, rats, roaches. Now she's calling a Black woman a fucking dog. A lap dog. Go fetch. Like, bitch, who the fuck you think you is? Go fetch your ass about our fucking culture, bitch. You know damn well you ain't about no hands. You gotta pay somebody to beat somebody ass up. Cardi B is a coward. Literally paying a Black male $5,000 to beat up on two women because your ugly ass husband don't know how to keep his dick in his pants. You know you gotta be pathetic or like sick. If you that caught up with a man that you will literally pay somebody to do harm to a woman, could possibly take a life. You don't know how that could have turned out. But you don't hear nobody calling Cardi B out. But they'll laugh about, you know, JT going to jail, which was wrong for her to do what she did to go to jail. But Cardi B is around nothing but people that's been in and out of jail. Her friend Star Brim is nothing but a criminal. She's sitting in prison right now. But you're going to crack jokes about her going to prison and serving time. I think she was in there like under 2 years. She did like maybe a year and a half, 14 months or something like that, she said. But your friend Star Brim is sitting in prison right now. And then you getting other people to do time for you because they listened to your dumb ass and took the money and assaulted Jade and her sister, the bartenders and the scrippers. But nobody's calling that out. That's some sick shit to pay a man to beat up on women because your man want to fuck these women that appear to be Black, that look more like Black women than you do, Cardi. You're that desperate, you're that sick that you have to do something like that. But everybody swept that under the rug. They don't care nothing about that. They just want to clown JT for being in prison. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. And the whole thing with Young Miami, too. The whole thing with Young Miami. With her new podcast, Carisha. I think it's Carisha, Please. This podcast that Diddy gave to her. Because she's fucking Diddy. They got something going on. And so this is his way, you know, to help her out, to elevate her. Because he knows she's not a rapper. Young Miami is not a good rapper. I'm telling you, JT can really do it all on her own if she wants to. But they are a team. And so people fell in love with the city girls, these girls that, worship them and are fans and be at their concerts and stuff. They fell in love with the city girls. Like, the city girls is like being talked about a lot on TikTok. Everybody want to be a city girl. Everybody want to be a hot girl. Everybody want to be these things. This is the new, like, terms that a lot of the younger black women are throwing around. They like to say city girls is up one. And so Carisha, Young Miami, you see what is going on Twitter. You see Cardi B coming for y'all numbers, coming for y'all music, saying y'all didn't help P from Quality Control, the manager P, that ugly black guy with the big fucking nose, saying that, you didn't help P get any money, you just got him pennies. Now you see Cardi B doing all of this online. And you supposed to be from Miami. JT supposed to be your sister. You know JT way longer than Cardi B. You don't even fucking know Cardi B like that. But you do know JT. When you were down and ain't had shit, you knew JT. You did hold JT down when she went to prison. I gotta give you that, young man, young Miami. I gotta give that to you. You did hold it down. You kept city girls' names out there. You did. You put in the work. While JT was doing her time, you hold her down. But now it seems like with this whole situation with Cardi, it's like you don't got nothing to say. But I remember when JT and Asian Doll got into it, you was barking. Then that other feminine rainbow Negro, Saucy Santana, jumped in and all of y'all was going at Asian Doll. When all of y'all are from the South, all of you girls are from the South, you should understand each other better than that. Y'all all from the South. So you got into with Asian Doll, Young Miami jumped into it. You got Young Miami JT going at it with Asian Doll about a song or something. I think something about Megan took Asian Doll off a song and the City Girls got on the song, and that's what started the beat. So JT was going back and forth to Asian Doll, Young Miami jumping, Saucy Santana with his feminine behind jumping. Ooh, this big nasty. Then he jumped in. But now with this Cardi B situation, you don't got nothing to say. I don't care if me and my sister is beefing. I don't care if we not getting along that day. If an outside bitch starts to run her mouth or come for my sister, I'ma eat that bitch up. I'ma dog walk her ass. I'ma drag her. And if I catch her, I'ma dog walk. I don't care what nobody said. We might be, going through whatever problems we going through. I'm talking about JT in Miami. Because, looking at her interview that she did with JT on the podcast, she was saying that her and JT argues a lot. They get into it a lot. And I completely understand it because JT is a Sagittarius. Like Sagittarius, we are like solo dolo. We don't care about a group. We don't really care about like being friendly with people. To be quite honest, Sagittarius women do more better when they're by themselves. They like to kind of like be on their own. So that may be it. You know what I'm saying? JT don't come across like she's one of those friendly types. Young Miami, she do come across like she's really fun. She likes to laugh. She don't take herself serious. She likes to joke around, or she's all about her money. That's the type of vibe I get from her. But even if you and your sister are disagreeing at the time, or you're not vibing very well, and maybe you want to do your thing with the podcast, and JT want to continue rap or whatnot, you guys are still sisters. Like JT knows shit about you that some of these bitches that don't know nothing about you, that these fans don't know nothing about. Y'all have cried together. Y'all have made money together. Y'all have been happy together. I don't care what's going on. Fuck a Cardi B. If you roll on my sister, I'm dumping on that bitch. Straight up. Not only did Cardi B come from JT, she came from Miami too, and City Girls music. And in Miami, they don't play that type of shit. So they expected Young Miami to stick up for JT. And I didn't see that. Young Miami tweeted that she was asleep when it was going on. Now that she's woke now. Then she tweeted, this is what I got to say, or I got something to say. Then, like maybe like 20, 30 minutes later, she tweeted, laughing out loud, LOL. Now, come on, while all of this going on, your girl is out here windmilling on her own, taking on Cardi B, taking on them delusional fans, them racist ass Hispanics, and these delusional ass black women that like to keep their heads up these non-black women's ass that don't give a fuck about you. These are the same black women that encourages their sons to get these biracial kids. The same type of black women that worships non-black women and will go to war for non-black women over a black woman is the same damn black women that encourage their sons to date these non-black women, to stay away from black women, and encourage them to create these goddamn biracial children. Because there are black women out here that do it. Black mothers. That's the type of black woman you're dealing with. Black women are never loyal to each other. They will always throw each other under the bus for a non-black woman or a half-black woman or the black male. They will throw other black women under the bus for everybody that's not them. And I don't know what's the problem with black American women. I cannot understand it. You will let people who cry about colorism tell you not to support your sisters because they want to cry about being dark skinned all day, and you will listen. You will listen. You will let women from other places come in and gaslight you not to support the women that come from your fucking background, that rep where you rep from. I don't get it. If you don't like each other, don't speak down on each other, because it looks like we're divided, and these other races of women can come in and continue to divide black women like that. It's sad. It's sad, and I wish black women would wake up. Black women will literally attack each other for black males, non-black women, and what else they will attack you for. They'll just attack you because they hate their very own image. A lot of these women hate themselves, so they project that on other black women. And we got to learn to stick together. Nicki Minaj could have been, putting a battery in the back of Akbar V and JT, but I don't really think she put a battery in the back of JT. I really do feel that JT know that Cardi B don't really got no talent like that, because Cardi B don't write her fucking raps. And Cardi B admitted that she don't write it. But she gets to be elevated, gets awards, get Grammys, get accolades, and she don't even put the pen to the pad. That's fraudulent shit. That's how bad we've gotten in this country, that we will elevate a fake-ass rapper above people that really put in the time. And you will have black women making excuses for Cardi B. It's sick. And a lot of times the women are dark-skinned women out here capping for that bitch Cardi. Cardi loves dark-skinned men, but she cannot stand you dark-skinned women. Period. Just because they act like they like black people, no, they like black men. They don't like your ass. White women on TikTok, they're coming out saying that we're envious of black women. We're envious of their hairstyle, the way that we talk. We know that they're desirable. Men find them desirable more than us. This came out of white woman's mouth. That they know black women are more desirable, even to their men, white men. So they're always trying to compete with you. And a lot of times they get with your son that hates your guts to piss you off, to trigger you, or to attack you. And that's why they raise these biracial children that have all these issues and identity crisis. Then they turn right back around, get on TikTok and ask black people, can you help me raise my biracial child? Even though the father is nowhere around, I'm calling black women to help me. I need to know what to do with my biracial son. And he hates himself and he wants to be white. And you will see black women fall in line in the comment section trying to save these non-black women because they wanted to dibble down, fuck that disgusting ass nigga. They got what they got. Then they get these biracial children, don't know what the fuck to do with them. Don't even know how to do their hair. And they're sitting here asking black women to help them. And you will have foolish ass black women jump right in the comments, giving them suggestions, trying to tell them what to tell their fucking kids. Black women got more respect for biracial children of the white woman than she got respect for black children of the fucking black woman. Do better, y'all. We gotta do better. The same thing with they elevating this girl right here, Lotto. She don't got no respect for black women either. She's trying to be black women. Got a BBL, got a whole body done, just like Cardi with that botched body. Have you seen Cardi B's face? Have you seen all the surgery she's going under doing, what she's doing to her face? She looks a mess. That body is botched. That body is messed up. A lot of times when you are meant to be skinny, when you go get them fake boobs and them fake hips and them big old ass, it don't look right on you because your thighs don't match your ass. Because you're not supposed to be big like that or thick like that, or your body wasn't meant to have a big old ass like that. They don't do it right. And Cardi looks botched, especially in her face. She looks a mess. 2 month surgeries, a mess. All of that trying to be black. All that trying to be black. They want to get these lip fillers. They want to get fillers in their cheekbones because they be jealous of black women's cheekbones. And I've heard white women say that. White women have told me that to my face. I remember one time I was on vacation and they were like maybe 3 or 4 older white women, and they had to be like in their late 40s, 50s or something like that. And this was like a couple years ago. When they saw me, they were staring at me, and I thought, I was like, hold the fuck up. What is going on? What is going on? And at the time, I was with a white guy, but, I don't know if they knew he was around me because at the time he went to the bathroom. But anyway, they were staring at me. So I was like, I looked at them and, I opened my eyes up real big, like, what? Can I help you? And so the white woman smiled. They started smiling, and then they walked over to me. And I was like, okay, I don't know what they want, but I'll hear what they got to say. And they was like, oh, we were just admiring how pretty you are. And so I was shocked. And they were like, yeah, we were admiring how pretty you are. You have beautiful skin. You got a pretty smile and beautiful skin. You look really put together. And I said, I said, oh, well, thank you. And then one white lady, before they walked off, she said, that's why we have to lay out there in the sun, because we're trying to get dark like you. But the difference is we'll die from skin cancer and you won't get a wrinkle. And I said, oh, thank you. See, I already knew that. Thank you for my skin complexion. Thank you. Thank you for complimenting me on my looks, because I was given. I've had white women do that numerous times, especially when I got my natural hair out. White women will stop me and say, you're gorgeous. You're pretty. Ooh, I love your hair. I've even had white women attempt to touch my hair. I had one white woman touch my hair. Joseph had to check her ass. My man had to check that white chick. And she was literally behind me playing in my damn hair. And my man was like, he came up and was like, don't put your hands on her hair. She don't like that. Don't do that again. And I was looking at this lady like, you better back the fuck up, lady. Literally playing behind my head in my natural hair. Back up. But what else I got to say about this topic? But that's Lotto right there. And you see this bad body built Negro, Saucy Santana looking all ashy and dry up right there. Just looking like a walrus. Looking a hot mess. I cannot stand these zesty black males, these feminine and yes, girl, and all this. I can't stand it. But you see his goofy behind right there, and you see Mulatto. Her body is all built up, just like Nicki and Cardi B. But yeah, but she's trying to be another Cardi B too. This Mulatto chick, and I don't really care for her either. I don't care for Saucy Santana either, trying to rap and think he's in female rap. Get out of here, doggy. Get out of here. You're not loyal either. Because they saw JT going back and forth. Why Saucy Santana, since they say they love her so much, why he didn't jump in and say anything, even though this had to do with women. This didn't have to do with men. But when it came to Asian Doll, his little sweet zesty behind jumped in and attacked her. But now it's Cardi B. You ain't gonna defend your sister. Nobody didn't really know about Saucy Santana. Okay, nobody didn't know about him if it wasn't through City Girls. Everybody knew him because of Young Miami and JT. He didn't say anything. And then you had fucking Young Miami didn't say anything either. And to me, I was really disappointed. I was shocked. Because I know the Miami girls. I know how they get down in Florida. I was shocked that they didn't dog walk that bitch together, Cardi B. So Young Miami's, somebody must be called her up, told her to stay out of it, because I see a lot of Cardi B fans telling Young Miami, no, we like you more than JT. You're our favorite one. Don't get involved. Because they don't want black women to protect each other. They do not want black women to stick up for each other against these non-black bitches. So they want to divide JT and Young Miami, and it appears to be that Young Miami is letting them do that. Because ain't no way she talk about my music and my motherfucking numbers, and I don't come out here and say something to that raggedy bitch, Miss Paola Cardio. Everybody pay my way so I can elevate my damn non-black ass above these black women coming to their fucking culture and try to run it. No, ma'am. So I was very much disappointed in Young Miami. Young Miami got to do better. This is when JT was up there on Young Miami's podcast that P. Diddy pretty much set up for her, which I think is a good look, because if she's dealing with P. Diddy and sleeping with Diddy and all that, P. Diddy and all that, at least he's trying to elevate her. At least he's trying to do something with her, that he gave her pretty much her own little TV show podcast, you know, even though she's a country girl / city girl from Miami. Okay. What is Dade County? I think it's called Dade County. I ain't know. But them girls wild down there. Those Miami girls wild. Okay, especially the Black American ones. Okay. And usually they stick together. So I'm shocked by what Young Miami did, what she didn't do. A lot of people say, mind your business, you going other places. Let JT fight that out. That goes to show that black women don't stick with each other. They will literally throw themselves and other black women under the bus to protect these other races and women. And I thought that was classless. This is supposed to be your sis. Why would you do her like that? So a lot of black women that rep City Girls, I saw that they were very much disappointed in Young Miami. They did not like that she didn't get no get back, and she did not stick up for her sis, because you actually know JT before this music shit. You didn't know Cardi B them. So I don't understand why you would leave your sister out there like that. I don't care what beef I got going on with my sisters or some of my girl cousins. If a bitch let it off, I'm going to let it off on their ass, especially when it comes to my sister. I could literally get in an argument with my sister a couple hours earlier, and a bitch pop off towards my sister, I'm going in that ass. For real. I'm going. Because I'm my sister keeper, and I protect my sisters. I don't know about nobody else. You ain't gonna bang on mine and don't think I'm not gonna come check. For real, for real. And that's pretty much all I have to say on this topic right here. I think I'm gonna premiere this as a live because it went on longer than I thought. But I think this is gonna be a good video. So in the comments, make sure you like the video, thumbs it up, subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. If you like this kind of content, let me know what you want me to talk about in the comment section or whatnot, and I'll talk about it. But I wanted to talk about this because this is hot topic. Everybody's talking about it right now. And honestly, I'm kind of sick and tired of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Even though Nicki Minaj got talent, Nicki Minaj can write her ass off, she can rap. But she's got a horrible personality, and so is Cardi B. Cardi B can't rap or anything. She can't do anything. She just stands up, read whatever the people got written on the paper, basically do whatever they tell her to do in the videos, try to act like she really about that life, like she's a gangster, trying to attach herself to Glorilla who's a Black American woman. They all are from the South. Now you want to ride her wave, and now you want to try to make it seem like, you know, JT was wrong for shouting out Glorilla and not your dumb corny ass. Anyway, stop trying to take Glorilla's shine. Mind your fucking business, bitch, and get in whatever you fit in. And that's it. Like the video, tell me what you think in the comments about the whole situation with JT. JT was a fool for letting Nicki Minaj make her recite that rap that she did back in the day talking about Nicki Minaj. That's another reason why Nicki Minaj, you know, I'm side-eyeing her. I was already side-eyeing Nicki when she got that man in a situation with her brother being a sex offender and a husband. But for you to make JT recite that rap from back in the day, I thought that was tacky. JT should have never allowed her to do that. That's why people are coming at her like that, staying up for what you believe in. You girls do not have to kiss Nicki Minaj or Cardi B ass. They are visitors in your fucking culture. Your ancestors pioneered this shit, and they ass need to see their way out. And that's all I got to say. I hope nobody's offended, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.